The process and the most common hazard in prenatal development. Good day, everyone. We are the teachers, and today we will explore the process of prenatal development and the most common hazard that may affect it. So, our objectives are to explain the stages of prenatal development, identify common hazards, and discuss safety measures to protect both the mother and child. And before we proceed to our discussion, I'm gonna show you first a video. And now, let's proceed to our discussion on prenatal development, where we can learn about its stages, common hazards, and the safety measures that help ensure healthy growth.
Good day, everyone. Today, I'll be discussing the process of prenatal stages. So, what is prenatal stages? Prenatal stages, also known as antenatal stages, is the period of the development from conception to birth. It's a time of a rapid and significant change. We're divided into three main stages, which is the germinal stage, consists of week 0 to 2, the embryonic stage, which consists of week 3 to 8, and lastly, the fetal stage, which consists to week 9 to birth. So, I'll be discussing the germinal stage. The germinal stage conception, where this is the stages when a sperm fertilizes an egg, creating a zygote. The zygote undergoes a rapid cell division as it travels down to the fallopian tube to the uterus. The dividing cells form blastocyst, a structure composed of an inner cell mass which will become the embryo and an outer layer of cell, which become a placenta. The blastocyst implants in the uterine wall, which marks the end of germinal stage. Second, the embryonic stage. This is a crucial period when the major organs in the body system begin to develop. There are three layers of cell form, which is the ectoderm, which becomes the skin and the nervous system, the mesoderm, which becomes the muscle, bones, and circulatory system, and the endoderm, which becomes the digestive system and the respiratory system. The neural tube, which will become the brain and the spinal cord, develops. Arms and legs begin to emerge as limb buds. The heart starts to beat. Eyes, nose, and mouth begin to take shape. The embryo is highly vulnerable to environmental factors like drugs, alcohol, and infection, which can cause birth defects. Lastly, the fetal stage. This stage is characterized by rapid growth and maturation of the organs and the body system, where organs became more specialized and functional. The fetus starts to move, although the mother may not feel it until later in the pregnancy, usually between 16 to 20 weeks. The fetus develops the ability to hear, see, and taste. There is a significant weight gain as the fetus prepares for birth, where the fetus reaches a point of viability, meaning it could survive outside the womb with medical intervention, typically around 24 weeks. And lastly, a full-term pregnancy is typically 40 weeks, but birth between 37 and 42 weeks are considered normal. So that be the end of my discussion. Thank you and God bless.
It is a critical period in which the health and development of the fetus are highly influenced by the mother's physical condition and environment. There are various hazards can negatively impact both maternal health and fetal development if not properly addressed. Understanding this risk is essential in ensuring a healthy pregnancy outcome. The first hazard is environmental hazards. It is a factor that plays a major role in pregnancy health. Exposure to toxins such as chemicals, pesticides, and pollutants can disrupt fetal development. Similarly, high levels of radiation increase the chance of birth defects. Infections, including rubella and the Zika virus, also pose serious threats, often leading to complications in the baby's growth and overall health. The second one is maternal health hazards. The mother's health directly affects the baby's well-being. Poor nutrition can result in inadequate fetal growth, while substance abuse, such as smoking, alcohol intake, and drug use can severely harm development. Chronic health conditions like diabetes and hypertension may also cause complications, raising risk during pregnancy. The third one is genetic hazard. Genetic issue may arise due to chromosomal abnormalities or inherited conditions from family history. This can increase the likelihood of birth defects and other developmental concerns. Identifying genetic risks, early risk testing, and family medical history assessment is crucial in managing these hazards. And other hazards, aside from environmental, maternal, and genetic risk, other factors can contribute to complications. Advanced maternal age, particularly pregnancy after age of 35. It carries a higher chances of complications. Multiple pregnancy, such as twins or triplets, can also demand more medical attention due to increased risk. So in conclusion, the prenatal hazards can come from the environment, maternal health, genetics, and or other factors, and each poses unique challenges. To minimize risk, it is important for pregnant individuals to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Prenatal development is the process by which a baby grows and develops inside the mother's womb, beginning at conception and continuing until birth. It is divided into three main stages: the germinal stage, the embryonic stage, and the fetal stage. Each stage plays a vital role in forming the foundation for a healthy pregnancy and baby. Germinal stage, week 1 to 2. This is the earliest stage of pregnancy, beginning at conception and lasting until implantation in the uterine wall. Cell division and differentiation after fertilization, and the zygote undergoes rapid mitotic divisions, forming a cluster of cells called blastocyst. Implantation. Around day 6 to 10, the blastocyst embeds itself into the uterine lining, establishing the connection needed for nourishment. Placenta formation begins. Early structures that will form the placenta starts developing, which will later provide oxygen and nutrients to the growing embryo. For example, a successful implantation ensures that the embryo can begin receiving nutrients. If implantation does not occur, pregnancy cannot continue. Embryonic stage, week 3 to 8. This stage is the most critical for development because major organs and body structures begin forming. It is also the period when the developing baby is most vulnerable to teratogens, harmful substances such as alcohol, drugs, or infections. Organogenesis, or organ formation. The heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, and digestive system begin forming. The neural tube, which later develops into the brain and spinal cord, closes by week 4. Limb development, arms, legs, fingers, and toes starts to appear. Circulatory system, the heart begins to beat around week 6, pumping blood through the developing body. Facial features, eyes, ears, and a mouth starts forming. Example, by the end of this stage, the embryo resembles a small human with distinguishable features, though still very tiny, around 1 inch long. Next, fetal stage, week 9 to 38. This stage is the longest and involves rapid growth, refinement of organ systems, and preparation for birth. Growth and maturation. The fetus gains weight and length, with body proportions becoming more balanced. Organs mature to function independently after birth. Sensory development. The fetus can respond to sound, light, and touch. By around week 20, it can hear muffled sounds outside the womb and detect the light through the uterine wall. Movement. The mother may feel the fetus movement around week 16 to 20. Lung development. By the 3rd trimester, the lungs mature and prepare the fetus for breathing after birth. Fat storage. Toward the end of pregnancy, fat is stored under the skin to help regulate body temperature after birth. Example, at around week 26, the fetus can now open its eyes and may even respond to external voices and music. Examples of prenatal development. First, heart development. The heart begins to beat around week 6, circulating blood through the body. Number 2, brain development. Around week 5, the brain starts dividing into forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain regions. Neural connections continue to grow rapidly. 3. Sensory development. By week 20, the fetus can detect light and sound, showing early signs of sensory awareness. Effects of prenatal development. Prenatal development can be influenced by genetic, environmental, and maternal factors. Any disruption can affect the baby's health and well-being. First, birth defects. Exposure to harmful substances or genetic abnormalities can lead to structural or functional birth defects. Number 2, fatal growth restriction. Poor nutrition, maternal illness, or placental issues can slow fetal growth, increasing the risk of low birth weight and future health problems. Maternal health. Pregnancy can affect a mother's body in many ways, such as increased risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, or nutritional deficiency. Proper prenatal care helps monitor and address these issues. Preterm birth risks. If the fetus is born before 37 weeks, it may face difficulties such as underdeveloped lungs, feeding challenges, or developmental delays. Importance of understanding prenatal development. Promotes healthy pregnancies. Knowing how prenatal stages progress helps expectant mothers make healthier choices regarding nutrition, exercise, and avoiding harmful substances. Identifies complications early. Prenatal checkups, ultrasounds, and screenings can detect problems like abnormal growth or genetic conditions. Supports lifelong health. Healthy prenatal development lays the foundation for the child's physical, mental, and emotional well-being after birth. In summary, the germinal, embryonic, and fetal stages each play a critical role in human development, from the first division of cells to the baby's first heartbeat and movements. Prenatal development highlights the incredible complexity of human growth. Ensuring proper care during these stages is essential for the health of both the mother and the baby.
Good day everyone, I am Fiona and today I will share with you some important safety measures during pregnancy which can help both the mother and the baby. First, a mother should avoid harmful substances like cigarettes, drugs, and alcohol. These substances are very harmful during pregnancy which can lead to premature birth, birth defects or abnormalities during birth, or even miscarriage. That's why it's very important for a mother to avoid these harmful substances so that the baby will grow healthy inside her womb. Second is, it is very important for a pregnant mother to have this regular checkup with the doctors. During checkups, the health professionals or the doctor will monitor the baby's heartbeat, growth, and movement. They can also detect some problems such as high blood or infections. It is very important for a mother to have this regular prenatal checkup so that these problems can be treated right away, and then to ensure that the baby will grow healthy inside her womb. The third one is, it is very important for a mother to have this healthy diet so that the baby will receive the right nutrients needed for that baby to grow strong. That's why pregnant mothers are advised to eat nutrients and are advised to eat vegetables, fruits, proteins, and to drink plenty of water. And then lastly, it is very important for a mother to know how to manage stress and to maintain a positive environment, like resting, praying, or talking with your family members. This can lead to a positive environment. And then by doing these activities, a mother can assure that the baby is healthy inside her womb. And that's all. Thank you for listening. Bye!
So, good day everyone. I am Mary Grace Kidildoko, and now let's proceed to conclusion. So, in conclusion, prenatal development is a complex and crucial process that lays the foundation for a healthy life. Understanding the stages of prenatal development from germinal to fetal is essential for identifying potential hazards and taking steps to mitigate risk. So, it is important for prenatal care where regular prenatal check-ups and a healthy lifestyle can help minimize risk and ensure a healthy pregnancy. And by understanding the process and potential hazards of prenatal development, individuals can take proactive steps to support a healthy pregnancy and reduce the risk of complications. And that's all my part. Thank you. So that includes our report on prenatal development. We sincerely appreciate your attention and consideration throughout our video presentation. Thank you for listening.